it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Taken down back at the
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Deep to return, it's Nico Remigio. Returnable from his own 4. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
at their own 9-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
15-yard line.
Easy. Attack. 15.
Now Mahomes forced to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
63. Second and 10.
On second down, Barkley. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A gain there of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42.
Great, set.
On play action, here's Hurts. Rolling right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances of picking up the key third down? They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, 57, 50, yellow. Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter is get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Eagles first down.
Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here to talk things over before third down.
Miami.
They'll drop the throw to the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And It's not going to be easy.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Mahomes on first down. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
15. Yellow. I'm going. Yellow. Strike.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
15. Yellow.
First and 10 for Mahomes. This one caught before. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
24. Eagles 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So now
City.
it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Bigsby to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open receiver. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second and 11.
34-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Base to run. Inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 14-yard
Yellow.
line.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.